Hey y'all, it's Indigo here. Got another round of Grand Arena Championships for you. We're still in 3v3. This is the second week, and man, this one was a battle. You can look at the board here and see that we both kind of went heavy D. On my side, I put both Galactic Legends down south. Up top, I've got Darth Revan. Look at his top. He's got clones, he's got Jedi Knight Luke, he's got Rey with the bros, and he's got Darth Revan, a full Darth Revan team with his Malik and his BSF there. So that's going to be pretty stout. And then let's go back to the board and I'll show you the bottom. So it's like I've got GLs on my side and he saved his GLs for offense. He's got EP Vader, he's got a Jedi Knight Revan team, and then he's got Shaak Ti with some more clones down there. So we're going to go on the bottom. Obviously, I want to see what's in the back. Take my Traya in against his Shaak Ti clones, because I really don't have anything else that I can think of. I was thinking if I should take my own EP team. I just wasn't quite sure. This one made me think a lot, because these aren't teams that I typically have to go against. Usually, you guys know it's pretty easy. Your opponent sets one GL and it's usually out front. You use one of yours to counter that, or at least I do, because all these matches is everybody's got both. Everybody has pretty much everything. So this is a little bit different, having to fight some extra teams that I don't normally get to match up against. And I'm running through the squad matchups in my head, and I'm like, I think he's got one more squad than I can reasonably clear the board. I'm looking at all the heavy defense, and I know what I'm going to use for different things, but I'm not 100% sure that everything's going to work. So, I don't know how I'm going to clear his Darth Revan team with everything else. With him putting Jedi Knight Luke, that can be a monster on defense. So, took out the Shaak Ti clones, going against his Revan team, and for that one I took in gas, and I've got Ahsoka there just because I'm running out of stuff. I needed to keep my clones together for something else, so I wanted to use Ahsoka, get some use out of her, and she's doing her part. I've got Revan and Jolie left. I don't have to worry about revives with Gasly, thankfully. No revives to deal with, so taking them right out. Now it's just Jolie. Don't have to worry about anything with him. Just got to grind him down. It can take a minute. But there we go. It's Gas's turn. He does what he was made to do. Not pretty banners. 51. But got it done. Alright. The last squad that I wanted to take out was down here on the bottom is his EP Vader and Shore. So for that, I used my Rex, Fives, and Arc. I don't know if that's maybe a little overpowered or not. I don't know if I'd say overpowered, because it's like Rex can do the tenacity up, and that's going to stop you from getting all the debuffs and having to worry about the debuff turn meter train. They don't have a way to dispel all those from you, so as long as you can keep that tenacity up, then you're doing okay. But once that wears off, you're going to be in trouble. You can see Vader still went into his merciless massacre. He can still do some pretty heavy damage, but at least the debuffs aren't sticking. So I just got to make sure I can get around and keep that tenacity up whenever I get the chance. So I'm working on taking out Vader. I don't want him taking a bunch of turns. Now it's just EP to worry about. And even if Rex dies, I'll get the sacrifice from 5, so I'll still be in good shape. Got Rex's Annihilate off, so there went EP. Now it's just Shore to worry about. The only bad thing is there's not really any way to heal up. You can see that Rex is, at half health there. And I got rid of the debuffs that he had on him, but there's still no way that you can actually heal and gain, top up any health. So I'm going to miss out on those points there. Only got 50 banners for that one, but at least that breaks me through to the back. I can see what he's got back there. And I was like, if he's got any more tough defense, I'm going to be stuck. Like, I'm running low on top meta teams. He does have Grievous back there. No B1 with his Grievous, but that's because he's got B1 with his Asajj down there. So a little bit different. And then Huck's lead, that can be a monster just because of all the extra damage. So you got to watch out for that. Like, this guy put up a really stout defense for keeping both of his Galactic Legends. So that's going to take some thinking and some, planning. And I all day long I was doing my battles on and off just as I had time. So I cleared one section, couple hours later, come back, and we're going to take a look at the back, and I'm going to start clearing those off. He picked Dooku lead for Newt and Droideka. I don't know if I would pick Dooku lead, but I'll treat it just the same way as I would a Newt team. And for that, I saved Geos. So they work pretty well just because whenever they do get extorted, you can clear off the extortion and it counts just like doing a move. Like your Geos will still assist and attack. So you don't really lose out on a turn. I was able to take out Dooku straight away. Now I'm just going after Droideka there. One thing that's cool I'll show you, and I saw this in a video a while back from End All Be All, if you guys watch his videos. There's a lot of things you can learn there. So look at Spy, and I was reading his big hit. His big hit will do a dispel first and then do damage. So even though Droideka had damage immunity, that big hit goes through it, if that makes sense. Because it dispels the damage immunity, then gives him the knockout. So that doesn't save him from Geos. All the more reason to run Geos against a Newt team if they throw Droideka on there. Easy way to get rid of him. Now we just take out Newt. He's got one death. Just got to try and cycle back around, heal up or whatever so you can recover some banners. But it's kind of difficult to do. So I didn't get a chance to heal everything up, but it looks like it did it on its own. Thankfully, because I don't know what I'm doing. I got 54 there. We use this team to take out Night Sisters. This is a popular one from Dylar, if you watch his videos. He's got, I think, a Relic 7 Wampa. Mine's only Relic 5, but it does work the same way. I think I now have Old Ben at Relic 5, Wampa and Watt, all Relic 5, so they work fairly well. What you do is throw the tank tech on Old Ben, and then throw the weapons tech on Wampa, and that way everything Wampa kills can't be revived. So once it's dead, it's going to stay dead. So then all I have to do is take out Asajj here, and then it's going to be pretty easy because then I don't have to worry about Zombie. Having only 2 Night Sisters on the team, once Asajj is gone, then Zombie's no threat to keep constantly taunting and being annoying. So I don't know if this team's the best. Maybe if you wouldn't have the right tools for it, it would be a lot harder. But B1 is nice in 3v3 with all the stacks. Because if they do go multiple battles, every single time, as long as you have the Zeta on there, he's starting with all those stacks that you got to grind down. It takes a while, and each time he does damage, so he's going to knock off those protection or health banners and cost you a few points. It doesn't matter how strong you are, he's going to be able to keep whittling away so that you won't be quite full and just cost you those extra points. I got it down to just B1 now, but again, even though I got protection up on Wampa and Watt's doing his thing, it's like constantly B1 is still going, so it's just a matter of timing and whatnot. You hope that Watt will pop some protection right at the right time. I threw it on auto because they're a lot faster than me at clicking the buttons when it's just taking out B1. And maybe that makes a difference or not, I don't know. But constantly you're going to be just attacking. Sometimes Wampa will get a counter, which is good. More damage, more stacks gone. But all in all, it was fairly easy. Once you got rid of the Night Sisters, it was just grinding down these stacks. And so there we go. Watt's still doing his health up protection. Got all the way up to 53, so only missing one banner there. Not bad. And now his probably the hardest team back there is his Grievous team. So the only thing I had left that could reasonably take that out is Padme. I had CLS too, but I was going to use that on the team with the Resistance Bros. CLS can actually take out Grievous fairly well in 3v3. but it seems like you need to use that team in a couple different places. So I chose Padme here. Works okay. Just constantly, it's like you get a little nervous. You know, you don't want Anakin to die. Once he dies, you're going to be in trouble. He's your kind of main damage dealer. He's got the AoE, he's got healing immunity, all kinds of good stuff. And I guess you don't have to worry about healing as much because B1's not there to give back health and protection. Well, look at that. Anakin's all the way knocking at death's door. He's in the red. I'm trying to get health or anything, and Grievous just picks Anakin to take out. And there's nothing I could do there. So I just got Padme and GK left, and he's in the yellow, and I'm like, oh crap, I gotta win this. Thankfully, I was able to get the stun, get the assist, and get through that Grievous team. It was not pretty at all. Now, here's one that you guys might not try because normally it doesn't work, but I was running out of options here. With Hux on the team, you don't get the bonus turn meter because they're all first order allies. So you're kind of going to get stuck if you can't get to Hux fast enough to take him out, okay? But in this case, he didn't have a taunt. So since he's got Red Trooper and OG Kylo there, there's no taunt to have to chew through. If he had crew in that team as a taunt, there's no way I'd be able to use resistance because I wouldn't be able to get through fast enough to get to Hux to take him out. But in this scenario, with no taunt, I can just target Hux straight away and do as much damage as I can to him. And I don't have to worry about anybody else taunting to take away my focus. I keep going after Hux, trying to get stuns where I can because in 3v3 especially, stuns are huge. Unfortunately, they were able to kill BB-8. He's a good damage dealer and also Illuminated Destiny and all that. It helps with the healing. And I don't have that, so that's unfortunate. But it's still 2-on-2, and I've got R2, which does the stealth, which I said is huge. You got Rey for the ability blocks. Again, just another way to control the team. And as long as you can do that, you're doing great. And they took R2 down to the yellow, so got to be wary. You know, I don't want to lose another one. Like I said, this was kind of the last team I had that it had to work. Everything I had a plan, and it has to work in one. You know, I don't really have anything else that I can just afford to throw away if a team fails me. Now we're down to just OG Kylo here, so working on him, you know, little by little. And I keep trying to go in for the stuns. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Once you get, though, Rey's move where she puts the locked healing immunity down, then you're in business. Get that healing immunity on there, and then you can kind of chip away. Don't have to worry about him healing back up. So again, not pretty banners, only 48 there, but we got it done. And that cleared off the whole bottom and put him in a tough spot. You know, then he has to go through and clear my whole bottom to match up with me. So then I waited, and I figured I'll wait till the last because he hasn't gone, and I don't want to fail on any teams and give him an opening. So he cleared off the whole bottom, and he started clearing off, you know, on top what he could get to. And he failed on my Finn with the Bros team, and he failed on my Darth Revan team. So it left me a little bit of an opening. Now I have to go start clearing off the top. And if I can take out 3 teams or so, then I'll do okay. But look at what he's got up there. That Rey with the Bros and the JKL and the clones and a Darth Revan team. Like, there's no way I can clear off every single one of these teams. Like I said earlier, I think I'm just one main team short of being able to clear everything. We each put out one more top team that's too tough to counter. And some of these teams just can't be ground down. So the easiest team to take out is the clones. I'll go ahead and bring in my EP, Vader, and Thrawn here. And I was reasonably sure, okay, I could get through this. You guys kind of saw the opposite of this with me, and I relied on using the tenacity up. Well, here, I just got to worry about doing enough damage. Even though it's going to bounce on some of them that do have tenacity up, I'm still landing dots over there on 5s. So I want to take him out just so I don't make a super Rex. You know, I don't want to mess up and have to deal with that. So I keep doing damage to him. I've got 5s down, working on him in the yellow right there. Want to just get him out of there, and then things are going to go a bit easier. Luckily, I have Thrawn with me, so he can top up protection, throw some turn meter around, and that's what I'm doing. I'm using my stuns effectively with EP. Almost got 5s down. So I was thinking, what should I do? And I went ahead and did the culling blade, got rid of him. Now I can go to work and do whatever. So take out Rex. Now it's just Ahsoka. She's fractured. And look at that. All said and done. Culling blade. Game over there. So 52 banners. Got rid of probably his easiest team up there. Now I've got Rey with the bros. A lot of people put Finn with the bros. That way they can save their Rey team. And he did not. He chose to use Rey here. So that's one less team he'll have to work with. First thing you want to do is stun Finn. Get him out of the picture as fast as you can. Once he's gone, then I like to go after Poe. Just try and get him down. Then that way you have a 3-to-1 advantage. So that's what I'm kind of working on there. Now it's just Rey. And I've got plenty of damage to be able to work her down. So it should be fairly easy. Even in 3s, you know, not too bad. So there we go. Plenty of damage at Rey. Double hit from Han. Done with her. 53 banners. Making good progress. Now I've just got these 2 teams left. And if you look at the scores, I need to clear one of them for the win. And I don't know about the Darth Revan. I don't think I can clear the Darth Revan. So I'll go after his Jedi Luke with my Jedi Luke. I've got JKR, Luke, and then Grandmaster Yoda. He's got JKL with gas and Hermit Yoda. Like, who does it? Who puts gas on a JKL team? Like, that's crazy. This dude just went so heavy on D. I can't believe that he was able to clear as much of my teams as he did. I was hoping he would fail with his GLs on mine, just because that's how it works out sometimes, but he did not. So he's got, okay, his JKL team going after, trying to hit gas if I can, doing as much damage as I can. I'm trying to get hits in on Luke when I can. Right there, maybe I should have direct focused on his Luke. I don't know. But I went after gas thinking maybe I can get gas down and then have a 3-to-1 advantage. It'd be easier if I have one less person, you know, to deal with. Just because he's got armor shreds, he's got the AoE days and the cooldown increases, and I wanted to get rid of that. And right there, he just goes off on my Revan and just KOs him. So that sucked. Like, this was my lifeline. This was my team. And I've just got my Luke now, and he's getting all hammered over here. So there's not a lot that I can do. I've got Grandmaster Yoda over there, and he was able to finish off gas, but look at that. My Luke just gets KO'd, and then there's, you know, there's no point. There's nothing I can do. I've just got Yoda, and he gets one shot, and that's it. It's like JKL and Hermit Yoda. I threw probably 3 or 4 more things in. Nothing makes a dent against these guys. Like, nothing at all even touches them. If you don't have the right characters, you're stuck. I want to show you guys one thing real quick, because I actually got to try this out. Okay, I got my IPD, look, to blow them up. Look at that, 9999 damage, and it does nothing to him. Look at that. A scratch on his protection was all it did. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you guys that, because I got the chance to do that and actually blow it up and see what happened. So that was as far as I could get. That one extra team, you know, cost me. Neither of us were able to clear the other's board. We both stopped each other from getting to fleet, but he had one more tough squad than I did. So he did get the win, and we'll go into round 2 with a loss. and we'll see what happens today. I'll let you guys know. Shout out to my buddy Mikayas. He runs a modding service. He'll go through, make sure you got the right squad compositions and the right mods on the right characters. Give your account a real nice tune-up. I'll put the link to his Discord in my description. Go ahead and check him out. Tell him Indigo sent you. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.